The technique of using a wax model to create a mold is known as the lost wax process. This company uses the plaster shell as a mold to cast rings in 3 types of metal: gold, sterling silver, and stainless steel. Regardless of the metal, the ring-making process is the same. In just minutes, the induction furnace has heated the metal, in this case gold, to the required molten state. They carefully pour it into the plaster shell. Gold flows down channels and into cavities left when the wax burnt out. Once the gold cools and solidifies, they submerge the shell in cool water. This instantly dissolves the hot plaster, releasing the cast piece. Everything that was once modeled in wax is now replicated in gold. They cut the ring components off the structure, then remelt the structure to reuse the gold. There's still a remnant of the structure on each ring component, so they grind it off. Next, using a grinding tool so small that it fits through the ring, they smooth the inside surface. Then they stamp in the company name, along with the internationally recognized code identifying the metal, such as 10K for 10-karat gold. To smooth the ring's outer surface, they use a grinding wheel which has splits in its abrasive discs. The splits produce a see-through view as the discs spin at high speed. With the entire surface now smooth, the ring is ready for polishing. They apply some polishing compound, then, using another split wheel, shine it up. Next, the top of the ring goes to the stone setting department, where, using a fine rotary tool, a specialist contours each setting to fit the gemstone's pointed base. Then he sets each gemstone, forcing down the 4 surrounding prongs onto the edge of the stone. Next, he sets tiny diamonds. He presses each one into place, then pushes the surrounding metal inward to hold the stone down. The top of the ring complete, they now solder it to the base. Using an airbrush, they apply a fine mist of black paint, then wipe it off. This leaves behind a black background highlighting the ring's details. They apply some polishing compound to a cloth buffing wheel and polish the ring to a high gloss shine. They clean the ring thoroughly in repeated ultrasonic baths. Ultrasound waves traveling through the water dislodge all traces of polishing compound and other residues. A few blasts of pressurized steam, and the ring is completely dry. Certain rings also have enamel decoration. Enamel is liquid glass. It goes on like paint, then has to be baked in an oven for 30 minutes. Finally, a computer-guided engraving machine inscribes any name or personal message customers request be written on or inside their rings. The tradition of the class ring dates back to the 1800s. Championship rings, a wearable trophy of sorts, are a more recent custom. Both make a proud and triumphant fashion statement.